Welcome back to my YouTube channel. You like horror stories? Today I bring a very good horror story for you all. Title of story is The House on Willow Street. Let's begin our today video. Intro. Everyone in town talked about a house on Willow Street. People said they heard strange voices. They saw shadows in the windows, even though no one lived there. Lights turned on by themselves, and there was no electricity. Lily and her friends, Mia and Jake, didn't believe the stories. They thought it was all just a joke. They stated that one night, "Let's enter and see for ourselves," he said. "We go in, look around, and leave," Lily declared. "That's it." Jake chuckled. "Unless something tries to stop us." Slowly, the door squeaked open. The air smelled old and dusty. Everything was covered in dirt and spider webs. The house felt wrong. After that, they heard it, a soft whisper. "Did you hear that?" Mia inquired in fear. Lily tried to stay calm. "It's probably just the wind." But in her heart, she was not so sure. Chapter 1. The Mirror Room. They proceeded to ascend. There was a loud creak to each step. At the end of the hallway, there was a room with the door halfway open. Inside, a dim light flickered. "Why is the light on?" Lily inquired. There was no power in the house. A tall mirror was the only thing in the room. It had a silver frame that was broken and old. A long crack ran down the middle of the glass. "That's weird," Jake said. Lily stared at the mirror. After that, she saw movement behind her reflection. A shroud. She turned around fast. However, nobody was there. "Let's go," Mia said. "This is scary." Now the mirror crack appeared to be deeper. The mirror pulsed like it was breathing. Then they heard it again. A whisper. "Stay." Chapter 2. The Locked Door. They fled the room with the mirror. Their hearts were beating fast. The air felt cold. Although no one was present, the floor creaked as though someone was following them. They saw another door at the end of the hallway. An old, rusty chain held it shut. The wood had deep scratch marks. "Why does this door not open?" Mia spoke softly. Jake found a metal bar nearby. He broke the chain with it. With a groan, the door opened gradually. A terrible smell came from the room. It smelled like rot and something dead. The walls were covered in dark stains. Weird symbols were carved into the plaster. A chair was positioned in the room's center. A porcelain doll was perched on the chair. It had a shattered face. One glass eye stared. The other eye was not there. "That's not right," Jake said, backing away. The doll then moved, and it whispered, "You came back." Chapter 3. The Whispering Doll. Lily convulsed. Mia cried out. The shadows in the room began to move. They appeared to be alive as they moved across the walls. The whispers got louder. Jake tried to open the door, but it wouldn't move. The house didn't want them to leave. Once more, the doll's mouth moved. It hissed. "Stay." Its head turned slowly. The smile on its face grew wider. The whispers filled their ears. From the dark corners of the room, hands started reaching out, pale, thin, and cold. Lily banged on the door. "Let us out!" Jake exerted all of his strength to push. Finally, the door broke open. They ran out into the hallway, gasping for air. The shadows pulled back. The house was silent again, but Lily was aware that it wasn't over. Chapter 4. The Escape. They ran out of the house. Cold air hit their faces. They stopped in the middle of the street, breathing hard. The house behind them looked dark and quiet. Mia stated, "I'm never going back." Jake nodded. His hands were still shaking. "That doll, it talked?" Lily didn't say anything. She looked up at the top window of the house. The cracked mirror was still there. In the broken glass, she saw a shadow. It was looking at her. Epilogue. The doll returns. Lily tried to forget what happened. She stayed away from mirrors. She tried to ignore the whispers she heard at night. But she was followed by something. Sometimes she saw a shadow in her mirror. Sometimes she heard her name whispered in the dark. One night, Lily woke up. Her bedroom door was open. On her dresser sat the same doll. It smiled with a cracked face. It whispered, "You came back." And I hope you people like this video. To see more interesting videos, subscribe to my channel, like, share, and comments.